Welcome to Material World, a format exploring the fascinating world of EOS materials and powders. Today we're diving into a crucial topic, quality assurance for metal powders. My name is Tina Schlingmann. I'm Market Engagement Officer in EMEA at EOS, and I have a PhD in materials science, and I guide you through this experience. The medical sector is one of the most heavily regulated industries. For medical applications such as titanium implants, powder quality, testing, and full traceability are essential to ensure safety, reliability, and a long-term performance. To understand how EOS guarantees high-quality powder with complete traceability, I'm joined by Jenni Frondelius. Hi Jenni, it's great to have you here.
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Tina.
Before we start with the first question, maybe you could start by introducing yourself briefly.
My name is Jenni Frondelius. I have been working now at EOS over 10 years. My current role is the manager of the laboratory and production. And my other responsibilities is to ensuring the material availability and production planning.
So Jenni, you brought the titanium hip cup with you. Could you explain why this part is so sensitive to powder quality and how it relates to today's topic of powder quality assurance and traceability?
Titanium hip cup is one of the most demanding applications in metal additive manufacturing. Unlike industrial parts, it becomes a permanent medical implant inside a human body. That's why the powder quality is absolutely critical. So today we are going to deep dive how we ensure the safety of similar applications as a medical implant.
So let's start with the fundamentals. Why is powder quality assurance so critical for metal additive manufacturing, especially in high-risk industries like medical?
In metal additive manufacturing, the powder is the one which defines the final part. In critical application, even a tiny variation in powder quality can reduce fatigue life or introduce hidden defects. So strict powder QA and traceability are the essentials to ensure safety and reliability.
EOS has collected a huge amount of statistical data over the years. How much data do we actually rely on for powder qualification?
EOS began developing additive manufacturing powder quality nearly 30 years ago. What started as a material validation through system and part testing has grown into a full quality assurance framework based on detailed powder characterization and statistically verified part properties.
And what happens in the final part if the powder isn't fully in spec? What types of downstream issues can appear?
If the powder is out of spec, builds can become unstable. You may see recoating issues, spatter, or even build interruptions or failures. Part quality also suffers. This can mean higher porosity, lower strength and fatigue performance, and a poorer surface finish. In practice, that often leads to scrap, more post-processing, and less repeatable results.
So let's talk about the analytical methods. What tests do you run to evaluate the powder quality?
So as you can see here, we assess powder quality with the multiple analytical methods to get the full view of powder and part performance. For each powder batch, we conduct evaluations such as particle size distribution with laser diffraction, flowability, density, and chemical analysis. Additionally, we verify the visual appearance of the powder and perform contamination checks.
And can you walk us through how you detect contamination in a powder lot?
The contaminants of the powder can be detected by using optical microscopy, which is a quick screening method for discoloration, oxidization, agglomerates, or obvious foreign particles. SEM is used for analyze particle morphology and surface features like sphericity, satellites, and roughness. With SEM, we can also observe fine contamination which are not visible optically. Wet powder appearance spreadability analysis, we can detect how uniformly the powder spread and whether it shows clumping or poor flow behavior. Using these methods ensures a clear and reliable assessment of powder cleanliness for additive manufacturing.
Jenni, traceability is a major differentiator at EOS. What does full batch to build traceability look like in practice?
In practice, every powder batch gets its unique batch ID and a full test record called mill test certificate with retained reference samples. The batch ID follows the powder through packaging, delivery, and the storage. And when it's loaded for production, it's recorded against machine, build shop, part and lot, so we can trace a finished part back to the exact powder batch and its QA results and vice versa.
And how does this traceability benefit customers running serial production, for example, in medical application?
Traceability matters to customers because it guarantees product safety and allows us to track every step of the powder. If a problem arises, such with the hip cup, we can trace its origin using stored quality samples, documents, and batch data. This helps confirm whether the powder was or wasn't the issue.
And what role do documents like mill test certificate play in ensuring manufacturing compliance?
A mill test certificate gives customers documented proof that the exact powder batch they received meets the accurate specification and required standards. It is issued only after a quality assurance has verified the batch against all requirements. For customers, especially in regulated industries, this makes it easy to track lots, handle audits, and quickly find answer if any issues came up.
Jenni, if you have to give a recommendation to anyone having concerns about powder quality, what would that be?
I would say take good care of your powder. Handle it properly with clean tools, store in controlled storage, and disciplined reuse helps you to avoid contamination and variability. Once something goes wrong, finding the root cause is often much more difficult and expensive than preventing the issue in the first place.
Thank you, Jenni. Thank you for being here and taking the time. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget, take care of your powder. And with that piece of advice, we say goodbye and see you in the next episode of Material World.